I'm doing this for you because I know there's a couple of people the past few days that have been looking at the internet and thinking to themselves, what the heck is Dune? Hey guys, thanks so much for clicking on this video. My name is Chris. We got so much movie news to talk about today on Side Flick. I'm going to be summarizing to you what this Dune movie is that everyone is excited about, even though a large chunk of people have no idea what this thing is. The director of the Sonic the Hedgehog movie talking about the sequel, these wild and just ridiculous Venom 2 leaks that have landed online, and so much more other movie news. So be sure you guys leaving your thoughts down below on what you think of these topics. As a quick shameless plug, I just want to go ahead and thank you guys for supporting the new game series. The Batman video was a success, so now we moved on to the next game, Jaws Unleashed. I had a ridiculous fun time playing that game in quarantine, mainly because I got to be a shark and eat people up. But if you haven't checked that video out, go ahead and support the new type of content on the channel. I'd really appreciate it. Starting off light and easy, let's talk about some Disney movies. If there's one thing to be coming out of this quarantine and these movie theaters being shut down, is that studios are now looking at alternative platforms to be releasing content. Disney obviously already having an outlet for that with Disney Plus, are now starting to put in motion a lot of original projects to be streaming on Disney Plus. The most recent one that we just got updated on, thanks to the Hollywood Reporter, is that the animated Robin Hood movie will be getting the live action / CGI Disney remake treatment. I know a lot of you out there right now are just jaws to the ground, shocked that this is happening by Disney, because at this point it's just a given that every single one of their once animated movies will be turned live action. The only question now is whether it'll be headed to theaters or to Disney Plus. This one will be headed to Disney Plus, just in the same way that Lady and the Tramp was. I gotta be honest and say I'm a little surprised that this is gonna be headed straight to Disney Plus, because I think this has the potential to work really well in live action form on the big screen. I think it has bigger potential than the Lion King movie, just because in the Robin Hood movie, those animals act like humans, in which the Lion King movie, those were animals acting as animals in the animal kingdom. So then when you brought it into live action, it just felt like an upgraded nature documentary, to where this Robin Hood movie could actually be interesting to look at. A fox dressing up as Robin Hood, stealing from the rich, given to the poor, and with the director they have attached to it who's known for the movie Blind Spotting, which was a very critically acclaimed movie, they're on the right track for this to succeed. How do you guys feel about Robin Hood getting the live action treatment? Are you okay with it getting to Disney Plus, or would you have rather seen it in theaters? Jumping into the thing that everyone has just been absolutely wild about the past couple of days, Dune. I think if you're a movie fan, have been following anything movie related the past couple of days, you've just been hearing people buzzing about this Dune movie. And like many of you out there might be thinking, why is this such a big deal? Why are people just hammering on about this? I'm gonna go ahead and explain to you why Dune is looking to be one of the biggest motion pictures to happen. So the 2020 movie Dune is based off a novel by Frank Herbert. Released in 1965, this sci-fi novel is considered to be the blueprints of what influenced a lot of our future sci-fi films. Dune is credited for inspiring things like Star Wars, Game of Thrones. The book takes place on a desert planet known as Arrakis, where the people who inhabit this planet are all fighting for the most valuable substance in the universe, a spice named melange. In the book, you'll read about different groups of people, separated by houses or tribes, however you want to describe it, fighting for this spice, encountering gigantic sandworms, using water as a currency, all for this miracle spice that grants them a longer lifespan, allows for interstellar travel, and people do regard it as one of the best sci-fi books ever written. Now, there was a movie back in the 80s that just did not do the book justice. But flash forward several decades later, with our modern advancements in the movie industry, capturing the world of Dune is a real possibility. But the thing that's elevated it to the next level is the director and cast involved. The movie's being directed by Denis Villeneuve, who is known for high tier level cinema with movies like Enemy, Prisoner, Blade Runner 2049, Arrival, featuring a cast that has Timothée Chalamet, Zendaya, Oscar Isaac, Jason Momoa, Dave Bautista, Josh Brolin. This movie is setting itself up to be the next Lord of the Rings trilogy, the next Star Wars film, just the next big epic movie that'll hopefully have audiences talking all over the world. I really dug the look of the first look images that landed online for Dune, and just after doing so much research on this movie, I decided to go ahead and purchase the book so I can be one of those losers opening day that goes, the book was better than the movie. However, even with all this excitement and people just being so pumped for this thing, hoping that it'll just do record-breaking numbers, if you know anything about the director, Denis Villeneuve, his work does not get appreciated the way it should on the big screen. What I mean by that is he makes very quality movies that a lot of people don't go out and see. Take Blade Runner 2049, that I honestly think is better than the first Blade Runner movie. Unfortunately, very much underperformed at the box office, and there's a lot of people online already saying that even though this movie could be amazing and fantastic, the majority of audiences just won't see it. So hearing about Dune and what it revolves and the excitement behind it, will you be one of the people to go ahead and check this movie out? Or are you just gonna let this one slide because it doesn't seem that appealing to you? For the next topic, you know I gotta bring out the little blue hedgehog. The dust is finally settled with everything revolving Sonic the Hedgehog and the movie. I still can't believe what a wild ride the Sonic movie has put us through. But even all the more wilder when we just continue to live in a world where the Sonic movie was a complete success. Audiences liked it, it made a lot of money, people are begging for a sequel, and Paramount just does not want to deliver on that yet. And we aren't the only ones a little frustrated by this, because the director Jeff Fowler of the Sonic the Hedgehog movie was recently doing interviews, continue to promote his movie as he should, and he talked a little bit about the Sonic the Hedgehog sequel and where it's at. When recently doing an interview with Sci-Fi Wire, he was asked about the Sonic the Hedgehog sequel and when we can expect it, and Jeff Fowler just went ahead and confirmed that the movie has not been greenlit by Paramount, adding on that he has his fingers crossed that it'll happen. Further details go as, if we're fortunate enough to do another movie, that we can finally get Sonic and Tails together and have some real fun and really get to some of what is the next level of what people love about this world and these characters. Right now, it's just great that people are enjoying the movie and are now having the opportunity to watch it at home despite all this Rona craziness. That's enough for me. It's great it's out there and that people are enjoying it. So with all this talk of the Sonic the Hedgehog movie sequel, I just really wanted to bring up the question on why we as fans believe that Paramount just has not greenlit a second movie to happen yet. We know they've signed on Jim Carrey for multiple movies. We've had James Marsden say he'll be in as many movies as they'll allow him to be. The director won't stop talking about how he wants Sonic and Tails going on an adventure. And at this point, I'm just extremely shocked that we have not gotten at least a tweet from the studio saying, prepare for the next movie with a little teaser poster or something, because that would only drive up more sales of the online release or the physical release that is coming very soon. A lot of fans are conspiring that they have the idea of when Paramount is going to be releasing news about Sonic the Hedgehog movie 2. If you paid attention to the ending of the Sonic the Hedgehog movie, there's one very specific scene where Eggman is on the Mushroom Planet doing his reconnaissance, as he says, and stating that he'll be home by Christmas. Now, that could all have just been one kooky line, just something randomly written, but fans are now really starting to believe that Paramount is going to hold out all the way until Christmas season to actually release some sort of details on Sonic the Hedgehog movie 2. It wouldn't be such a bad idea, because around Christmas time is also the time you buy DVDs and all this merchandise for the Sonic movie, and if you announce the second film around the Christmas season, you drive up those sales even more, and you also get the added bonus of having to play with your inside joke from the ending of the movie. But I really want to just throw it off to you guys. Why do you believe the Sonic the Hedgehog movie has not been greenlit for a sequel? We know it's going to happen, so what's the holdup? Jumping in now to something that has just frustrated the heck out of me online these past couple of weeks, and that's everything revolving Venom 2, the sequel to the solo Venom movie. Now, I'm not frustrated with the movie itself. I'm actually super pumped for it, really excited to see Carnage on the big screen, what Andy Serkis is going to be doing as the director of this movie, how it'll tie into the MCU, if we'll get that Tom Holland cameo. Super pumped. And I guess so is a bunch of trolls online, because this has officially become the movie with the most fake leaks online. You guys, I cannot stress enough how every day in my DMs I get sent all these fake leaks revolving Venom 2. From pictures pretending to be the subtitle of the movie, pictures of Carnage on screen. Need I not remind everybody of the disappointment how every news site was reporting we were supposed to get the Venom 2 trailer last week, even with the supposed picture that Andy Serkis posted to his Instagram, then quickly deleted, and only one person took the screenshot saying that we were supposed to get the Venom 2 trailer yesterday, where I even saw YouTubers apologizing for reporting that the Venom 2 trailer was coming and it didn't happen. All because there is this one troll or multiple trolls playing with the excitement of the fans of how badly people want to see Venom 2. I'm just gonna emphasize my point that I said in a couple videos ago on when this Venom trailer will actually land online. It'll be when movie theaters let us know that, hey, on this day or on this month, we are gonna be opening our doors again, guaranteeing that the studio will actually be able to release this movie without having it to be delayed. Take a look at the SpongeBob movie and how it's changed its release date twice just because every release date that they've set has to keep moving back because movie theaters aren't going to be open. Until then, I just wanted to put aware because so many people are falling for this. The Venom 2 trailer will come, but everything that's happened online right now is just fake. But anyways, guys, that's just what's been going on in the movie world as of right now. Be sure to leave me your thoughts down below on the topics that we've discussed today. Leave a like if you made it this far. It helps out so much if you leave a like, guys. But as always, my name is Chris. Take care.